Okay, got another general video. Now I want to talk about paint and trim on this video. Since this is an aluminum sided RV and it's got this rippling, makes it difficult to really apply paint any other way other than spray painting and trimming. I will say it's a little dirty, but I'm not really getting any oxide off of it. But if you do have one that's cloudy, they do make a product. It's kind of skipping my mind, but like down here it would be even better. You see how this is a little powdery? It'd be good for this. Now there we are getting a little bit of oxide. That's just where the paint oxidizes a little bit. They have an oxidation paint. I've seen people use it on vinyl siding, any type of aluminum siding, or any type of paint like this, where the paint's still good. It just has a little bit of a cloudy or milky layer to it. I think it's called something along the lines of, starts with oxy something. It's definitely not like an oxy clean, but there's it's an oxy paint cleaner. As you can see, there's kind of a little mildew here. Something like that would do really good on this. Also probably just soap and water to help clean this up quite a bit. But they make a deoxidization cleaner, and that cleaner is really good at removing this type of powdery substance to kind of get your shine back. Now for this trim still looks pretty good. Now it's hard to duplicate or match trim if you like it. Now I've tried in the past on a fiberglass camper I had, where the trim was peeling off. I said, you know what, this camper this trailer, or my bad, camper, looks better without the trim. The trim's faded, it doesn't look good, it doesn't match, it's starting to peel, crack, got gaps. So I took a heat gun to it. So you can get yourself a little cheap Harbor Freight heat gun, cut it on low, and you would probably, let's see, you'd probably want to be maybe about 4 inches from it. Pass, 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 and then off, down. Get yourself preferably like a hard plastic scraper. Then you can come in and scrape it off. Do a few inches, and then you can get a little bit of it loose. And if you have a buddy, I'm holding the camera right now, so I can't really do it. So imagine the camera being my other hand. You can pass, 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 pull this type of trim off, and it will hopefully pull it off, and the adhesive will come off. After that, just get something like some Goo Gone, or some like sometimes mineral spirits can pull stuff off. Rubbing alcohol can be good. It just depends. You have to look at what type of siding you have, and the paint, you got to find something that'll be safe to remove adhesive residue. But I had pretty good luck removing it like that with a heat gun. Now since this trim does look really nice, and I think the retro look is gorgeous, it's like for these little cracks right here, what would I do for this? I would probably leave the trim on myself, and then I would probably just tape. This would be a several hour job, but I would probably get some painter's tape and I would paint over each little trim line, and then I would probably go a little bit below it, a little bit above it, try to get it really even, and I would go all the way down, and I would probably, after cleaning it of course, I'd probably apply some paint on top of it, because it's going to be almost impossible to find a stencil that'll fit this and get it matched up the way it looks originally. I'd probably apply paint on top of it. That way it'll still have the raised pop to it, and you'd probably get another 10-15 good years looking out of it. Like some of it really doesn't need it, but I'd probably paint over it and paint the exact same pinstripes and maybe change the color a little bit, because I think the design looks so neat. Okay. Also, now, yeah, that's what I was going to say. So we also have trim too, like on this. The front windshield, these were drooping in the first video. As a courtesy, I just came out here and I applied some silicone to this. It looks like it had a tar-based adhesive underneath, and over the time it has shrunk a little bit. And I resealed this. I'm just taping it down to hold it there. I'm hoping it'll be tight, it'll be adhesed there enough before I leave today to remove it so I can get the tape off so it doesn't leave any more residue. But I'm just holding it here right now, put a little thin layer of silicone. One of my previous videos, I was talking about the roof. I was talking about sealants. Yes, silicone will not hold this that well. I'm trying to mainly keep it from warping. So, as you can see, the seals are a little dry rotted. What I would do, recommendation, would be pull these off, clean them up. They do make some rubber treatment to try to soften it up a little bit, or some chemicals to try to soften it up so it won't break. So you might want to apply something to it before you peel it off. That's why I did a thin layer of silicone on these bottom ones. And then what I would probably do is find some sealant to go around the window. The window does not leak, but I'd find some sealant to go around the window. Then there's the frame. There's about a 1/2 inch here with a gap with sealant underneath. That sealant's still good, but I'd still cut some of it out. I'd apply sealant to that. I'd apply sealant on top and bottom, reapply these. And I'd probably have to tape them back up like I'm doing to hold it. If you need more pressure, if something wants to warp, you might could apply some type of a topper, maybe like a thin board or some plastic or something on top of it to hold it in place. So it's kind of my recommendation for what I would do with these roofs. That's going to conclude this video. And this isn't our normal content, but I will have Dope Fish Productions. This YouTube channel will have additional vehicle and RV related content in the future. If you want to keep watching, possibly subscribe. If I said anything wrong in this video, which I might have, please lay into me in the comments. Correct me. I got some thick skin, so I'm eager to learn about any way I can do anything better like this, especially like with the fiberglass down there. So yeah, just if you have any corrections, comments, questions for me, I'll try to get back to you and answer. Again, that'll conclude this video. Thank you for watching. Dope Fish Productions. Y'all take care and have a good day.